Good evening. I'm Trey Carney, and this is my life story. I'd like to thank you to all my beautiful audience members that came out tonight. And I'd like to convince them and you and sell you my story in under 5 minutes. Is anybody from Chicago out here?
Chicago.
I was born May 29th, 1999 in Chicago, Illinois. And one of my first and fondest memories is going to my grandma's parties and listening to all the music and just being around the Chicago vibe. That's pretty much all I remember though, so we'll transfer to when I moved out here at 9 years old. So the culture shock was one of the first things I noticed. The weather's different, the clothes different, the radio's different. You go from hearing a lot of older and more urban music in the Chicago stations to moving to Las Vegas and getting introduced to artists like Katy Perry and Lady Gaga. It was all just an experience, but I'm happy I did it because now I feel like I have the best of both worlds. I started getting interested in music and art, I would say in 7th grade. I started a YouTube channel. And then I had this big idea I was gonna do a whole lot of pranks and have my family on there. And then I met my ex-girlfriend. We turned into a couples channel, but that didn't work out too well. Shout out to ex-girlfriend. So as I got older and the more I experienced things, I shifted from arts more into the music side of things. Cause I've always had an ear for like what I like and a whole kind of different music, from country to hip hop, anything that has a beat to it that I can feel I can really get behind. So as the years go by, I started to research my own beats and get into my own music and really start putting the pen to the paper. So I would say that's probably the most important thing I could say about me that I contribute and I'm the most proud of is my music. Icy on all platforms, $sign at the end. So when I got interested in music, it just kind of shaped me into who I am. I started to get more comfortable, more expressive. Like I could never do this before I met music because it's a lot of situations where you're gonna be in the studio, you gotta perform for people, you got to show people your stuff, and you have to be fully committed to it. So that's why I'm fully committed to it. So as the years go by, I started getting more experience. I started getting more craft. I started becoming closer with my family. I have a tight-knit group. I'm not really outside my body, so it means a lot to me that I have the family and the family values and I can talk and they support me through everything. So I graduated in 2016, and after that I went into construction with my dad, and it's cool and it could put the money on the table, but it's not something that I see myself doing. I see myself in the creative space, in the creative area. So 6 years later, I made the decision to go back to school. So now I'm here, I'm an associate of arts. I'm looking to really get into perfecting my craft musically and engineering. And also I want to do some cinematography. So I really love shooting and different things, the lighting, just interacting with different people and shooting things that really I like it shot. I really enjoy creativity and expressing myself. I'm not really good with my words in terms of like talking, having face-to-face conversations, but I can show you what I'm about and how I do things through music, through art, through acting. I really enjoy that aspect and that side of things. And eventually, if all the cards go the way they want them to, I'll have my own studio. And anybody that can make music can come to me and we can make music and experience together. I'm super excited to see my other classmates and what they do and how they introduce themselves. And eventually, it's an all online class, so, maybe we could link leather. I'm Trey Carney. I'd like to say thank you to all of my beautiful audience members again. Thank you for listening. Thank you to my classmates. Thank you to my teacher. And I hope I saw myself as a pretty cool guy, because I feel like I'm a pretty cool guy. And I'm a pretty cool guy. And thank you. All right.